EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Shotgun now for Brees. And that's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. DeAndre Hopkins. 38 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the number 1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally opposite what it should.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Brees now. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here now, Roberts. A little juke. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will start with Connor. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Mahomes to his KC teammate Kelsey for the AFC first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Breeze to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Breeze. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC first. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco?
Time quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes.
They're trying to show that they can.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Here's Mahomes to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 31-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Gordon. Again, powerful running. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful.
And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Breeze now to throw. Complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Breeze now on 1st down. Caught by Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So that throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. That's caught. It's Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The numbers for the NFC on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Bree's going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Here we go. It's Gurley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And as a result, possession switches hands. They begin on the ground here with Connor. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Here's Brett. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.